Before Google Docs, before Microsoft Word took over every office, and long before AI tools could write entire essays, there was one program that ruled the world of word processing. It was fast, it was powerful, it was loved. That program was WordPerfect. If you grew up in the 80s or 90s, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The blue screen, the function key strip, the sound of a dot matrix printer beside you, WordPerfect wasn't just software. It was the definition of productivity in an entire era of computing. Today, we take a nostalgic look back at the software that shaped a generation. If you enjoy tech history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's begin. WordPerfect started in 1979 at a small company called Satellite Software International. Computers were slow, clunky, and unfriendly at the time. Word processors existed, but they were expensive and frustrating. WordPerfect changed all of that by doing something revolutionary. It made typing on a computer feel natural. By the mid-1980s, WordPerfect had become the gold standard. Everyone knew it. Students used it. Universities installed it. Government offices depended on it. And lawyers? They practically worshipped it. WordPerfect 5.1, the iconic DOS version, became a legend. Anyone who has ever used it remembers that unmistakable blue screen. But what made it so special? First, reveal codes. This was WordPerfect's superpower. Reveal codes showed every single formatting instruction inside your document. Bold, italics, tabs, margins, spacing, everything was visible. If something broke, you opened reveal codes and fixed it instantly. No hidden formatting, no mysterious glitches. Total control. Second, speed. WordPerfect ran flawlessly, even on old hardware. It loaded fast, it saved fast, it printed fast. It rarely crashed. In an era where computers struggled to do almost anything smoothly, WordPerfect felt like magic. Third, keyboard shortcuts. WordPerfect was built for the hands, not the mouse. Once you memorized the commands, you could work faster than any modern user clicking through menus. Experienced WordPerfect users developed a rhythm of flow that made them unbelievably efficient. For many offices, this was the golden age of typing. By 1990, WordPerfect dominated more than half the global word processing market. Microsoft Word existed, but WordPerfect was the true king. People were trained on it. Businesses standardized on it. Computer labs taught it. For a moment in time, it felt unstoppable. So what happened? Why did the world's most beloved word processor lose the crown? The shift to Windows changed everything. WordPerfect was designed in the DOS era. It was lightning fast in a text-based world. But when graphical interfaces arrived, WordPerfect struggled to adapt. The first Windows version was delayed and buggy. Meanwhile, Microsoft Word embraced Windows quickly, and more importantly, Microsoft bundled Word with Excel and PowerPoint as part of Microsoft Office. Businesses looked at WordPerfect as a single program, and Microsoft Office as a complete ecosystem. The choice became obvious, and slowly WordPerfect faded from the mainstream. Ownership changes didn't help either. After Novell bought WordPerfect, then sold it to Corel, the software lost momentum. Meanwhile, Word became the global standard. But here's the interesting part. WordPerfect never completely died. In fact, it still exists today. Many law firms still rely on it because reveal codes allow the kind of precise formatting that legal documents require. Government offices still use it. Longtime users who mastered its shortcuts refuse to switch. And to this day, no other program has matched the power and clarity of reveal codes. WordPerfect isn't just nostalgia. It represents a philosophy of software design that's rare today, software that was clean, fast, elegant, and built with a deep respect for the user's control. It reminds us of an era when software didn't hold your hand or make decisions for you. You were in charge. You weren't fighting menus or ribbons or hidden settings. You were simply writing. For millions of people, WordPerfect was their first introduction to digital productivity, their first typed essay, their first legal brief, their first resume, their first novel draft. It was more than software. It was a companion on the journey into the computer age. Remembering WordPerfect is remembering a time when computers felt new, exciting, and full of possibility. A time when a blue screen could open the door to an entire world of creativity and work. WordPerfect may never regain its former glory, but its legacy is undeniable. It shaped office computing, it influenced modern word processors, and it left behind a community of loyal users who still swear by it today. Sometimes the most meaningful technology is not the newest, it's the one we remember. If you enjoyed this tech nostalgia story, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And let me know in the comments. Did you ever use WordPerfect? What do you remember most? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.